Let's talk about this meeting and the tariff implications here. Joining us right now is Douglas Holtz-Eakin, an economist who worked for former President George W. Bush. Of course, he's now the president of the American Action Forum. It's good to see you again. So Trump's position on Canada, he keeps saying, we don't need their cars, we don't need their energy, their lumber. I mean, he said we don't need anything from them. The way he said it is, he said we buy it because we want to be helpful, is what he said in one comment recently. I mean, how accurate is it how he's describing the trade relationship here?
Well, that's not a very accurate characterization of the relationship. I mean, trade is beneficial for both parties. We buy things from Canada because they're relatively cheap compared to doing them here, and they buy things from us for the same reason. And so I think the important thing to recognize is that we talk about the U.S. and Canada, but there's one unified economic entity called North America. Mexico, U.S., and Canada have lots and lots of economic linkages. They're tightly intertwined. And the notion that we can put tariffs on both those countries and somehow separate ourselves is actually courting great economic danger. That's a really, probably among the most dangerous things the president's proposed.
What is your, if you would like to say hope springs eternal, what is your hope or best case scenario coming out of this meeting between the president and the prime minister today?
Well, I think that the prime minister said pretty clearly that he wants to look past where the United States and Canada are right now and think about the long-term structure of the economic and security relationship. That would allow Mr. Trump to specify what exactly he would like to get out of that relationship and sort of lay down some markers. Say, Canada, look, we need these efforts at the border. We'd like you to make these efforts toward China, which likes to reroute goods through you to get to the United States. Whatever it may be, lay down a clear set of objectives for the United States in that relationship, and then Canada can counter. And that's the nature of a negotiation. I think the difficulty thus far has been we don't know exactly what the president is striving for in this relationship. He's put the tariffs on and said, I want you to do better, but they don't know what that means.
And that's a great point, because that's what we've heard from, especially the leaders in Canada, is they don't know what the marker or the measure is for when, the fentanyl tariffs would have been lifted, or any of that. They had no measure of what was enough and what was progress. Kind of the latest on the tariff front beyond Canada is the president's saying that he's going to put a 100% tariff on the film industry. I want to play for you how he talked about this yesterday.
Hollywood doesn't do very much of that business. They have the nice sign and everything's good, but they don't do very much. A lot of it's been taken to other countries, and a big proportion. And I'm actually going to meet with some because, there's some advantages, I guess, and I'm not looking to hurt the industry. I want to help the industry.
Can he do this? I mean, what does implementation look like? And I don't know. Give me your thoughts.
Well, I don't know either. So there are any number of questions about this. Number one, why is it a national security threat? That's supposedly the guise under which he would do this. Number two, I think it does reveal some of the difficulties in the mindset he brings to this problem, because in most cases, movies are a great example. There's some locations in the U.S., there are some locations abroad. A movie is a mixture of things made in the U.S., things made outside the United States. It's not a U.S. movie or a foreign movie. It's, in fact, something that's a combination of both. Think of Star Wars movies shot all over the globe. So it's hard to take those apart and put a tariff on the piece that isn't the U.S. That's also true of a lot of the goods that he's trying to put tariffs on. They're not uniquely foreign or U.S. They're mixtures of both. And that's been an Achilles heel of this effort all along. And the last thing is, I don't know how you implement this. Is it a 100% tax when you buy a movie ticket? Is it what do you do with downloads and streaming things? I don't know. You could imagine the first reel coming into the United States and putting a 100% tariff on it, but I don't know the value of that reel because it hasn't been in the box office yet. So I don't know how you would do this if you wanted to do this.
I haven't thought about it the way it's almost like a movie is like a car. Like there's no singular foreign or domestic.
Yeah.
That's really an interesting way and an important way of thinking about it. It's great to see you, Doug. Thank you.